What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I appreciate you all. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy hump day to you all. Well, it is Mars Chiron day. That's definitely what we've been talking about for a while, and Mars finally passes Chiron in transit today. So there's definitely a lot of healing on this Mercurial Wednesday. Something to definitely keep in mind. We've been talking about it, right? We've been talking about it. This is definitely going to be. It's got some harsher energy. Mars does not like to be with Chiron. It just came off the North Node, and that's extreme winning energy. That wasn't exactly. I don't know if it was easy to find through these transits and where we are necessarily, but there was that winning identification of our path, of our way to assert ourselves in life, and kind of like seeing what that can be. Well, now we almost get tested with like, did we make good decisions? Did we blaze a good trail? Did we pioneer the right way? Do we know who we are? So it definitely like brings up these questions about ourself. And where it's interesting is with a moon in Aquarius and with this Gemini energy and the sun and Venus coming together in Gemini, is it brings up these interesting questions of others and other people's opinions and our own opinions of ourselves. And very I think it's hard to fully understand where people are at right now because we're having a hard time understanding ourselves and understanding what we're doing. And that can definitely be projections. So like there could be some wounded projections onto others. Um but there could also be some really beautiful healing projections, like people really having these aha moments, especially with on this Mercury day, this Wednesday, we have Mercury and Uranus 3 degrees apart, coming off a sextile to Saturn. Positive things, but we also have the moon squaring Mercury and Uranus today as well, especially early in the morning, but Uranus, right around midday. People have different values, different opinions, different beliefs, different directions, different identities. This is just life. This is what we live every day, right? So we just need to be more understanding. And I feel like there can be conflicts of interest. People could say things that could make us doubt ourselves. I feel like a lot of the self doubt is coming from a reflection from another, if that happens in our lives today. And we want to be aware that it's just a mirror, it's a reflection, and we don't have to be so sensitive or feel so you know, non-decisive about certain things. The more we can still be decisive today, still be able to really connect emotionally with something that feels like it's innovating our life and moving it forward, the better off we'll be. And if we're doing it our own way and people don't understand that and they want to, kind of make you seem like you're weird or seem like you're different, like, and it could be subtle ways. I'm not saying everybody's going to try and bully everybody today, but I do think there's a sensitivity with the Mars Chiron that could project onto others. And it could project through words, especially with Gemini season and Mercury and I'm sorry, Venus and the Sun, and then Mercury and Uranus. Like, our uniqueness is all we got. It's what makes us special. Like, different ways that we innovate life is so amazing. And we want to cherish and respect and kind of lift up people for seeing the world, in their own unique way through their own unique lens. And I think that today's a good reminder of that when it comes to dealing with other people and realizing that other people could be struggling, and having a lot of self doubt. And when people doubt themselves, they tend to want to doubt others. They want to make others feel like they can't. Right? Misery loves company. Like that's a good saying, and that's a good way to look at things today. Is that you don't have to connect to the energy that's trying to drag you down with them. This is like a really solid day to really make your mind strong, fortify your your mental fortitude. Just keep going forward. Keep doing you. It might not be working right now. You might not be seeing what you want to see. And you got to remember to stay positive and stay strong because this is like we're in a test of strength time. And it's like a test of strength, test of faith, test of will. Keep going. Don't let things don't get you down. Don't let people get you down. Don't let relationships, don't let partnerships, all these different ways, friendships, it doesn't really matter how you look at it. We want to not let these things be our demise. We don't have to take on somebody else's story or somebody else's truth. They can have it. You don't vibe with it, you don't vibe with it. It's all good. Move on to the energy that wants to see you really express your uniqueness, be yourself, do things your own way. These are the best relationships moving forward as we're coming into a whole generation here of Pluto and Aquarius. And we are going to get a little dip back into Capricorn, as you all know. In the evening, the moon is going to just touch into Pisces, and I mean, that's where some of the real sensitivities can happen, You could definitely feel a little more vulnerable to a lot of maybe verbiage that was said or ideas that were tossed around, and maybe we get through the day and we're like, okay, yeah, I'm a warrior. I got through a Mars Chiron conjunction no problem this year. And then by the end of the night you're kind of like going back and like revisiting things and starting to doubt. And today is like a don't doubt yourself, don't doubt your vision, don't doubt where you can take your life by being yourself and being unique and connecting with like energy out there. It's either, like I've been saying all week, it's on the vibe or it's not. And our associations are very important. Been saying that a lot too. And the moon also makes a sessi quadrant to the south node and to Lilith, and it's Lilith south node throughout the day today. So we just don't want to let opinions and be in someone else's court of life. We want to really be the judge for our life. And I think that by the time the night rolls around with the moon in Pisces, we're able to be much more centered in our intuition and centered in our creativity, as opposed to feeling absolutely smashed and smothered and overly sensitive to what somebody else's false ruling or judgment of something they probably know nothing about, being your life. Everybody thinks they know everything about another person's life. They don't. The only person that knows about your life is you, and you're the judge and you're the jury for that life. Today's a good day to remember that, assert yourself, be strong, stay strong, and try not to let things get under your skin or take your self-worth away. Whatever it may be, it could be a person, place, or thing. It could be ourselves. Sometimes we're our worst enemies. Sometimes we're our hardest relationship and hardest critique. So be mindful of that, even if you're not around people. How are you relating to yourself, and what are you reflecting back at yourself? And are you able to push forward through situations that feel like you're feeling maybe like you can't or you don't have enough? Today's a good day to kind of make things connect. Put the energy forward for yourself for what is valuable, what you understand, and what you know to be your truth now. And we will see what the cherry on top is with some tarot cards. What is the icing on the cake? Could it possibly be, wise Botticelli deck? Why? The Empress. Upright. That's exactly what I was just saying, really. Is really finding our value and our worth and knowing that we create this life and we are the judge, the jury. We are the ruler of our life. It is not somebody else that understands. It is us who understands what is best for ourselves. We can definitely take advice when it comes through and it resonates, but man, you got to be able to really uphold a very strong emotional bond to what's good for you, what is going to give you the best, and how you're going to lead your life moving forward, because it is about leading life forward right now. And you could do that in a very beautiful, self-nurturing way. And also, I mean, there is the ability with this card to nurture and bring up others as well. And we want to also, be respectful of that as well, because sometimes you are in the good position right now. You are feeling like you're leading life forward, and maybe you could be a positive influence, right, on somebody else today. I love you all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Wednesday. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Be Thursday. Love you all. Have a great day. Peace.